Hey, what is up guys? Thank you very much for tuning in and welcome back to the channel. Now it's been 4 weeks now since the Sydney lockdown, and so far what we're doing is we're just keeping ourselves at home, we're just keeping ourselves safe until this whole thing blows over. I really do hope whoever's living here in Sydney, my fellow Filipinos and everyone else, please keep yourself safe, stay at home, stay safe, and hopefully we can all get these vaccines all rolled up. Now in this video, I'm actually reaching out to my fellow Filipinos who's planning to come here to Australia and also who's actually ticking all those boxes on what to bring and what to expect. I know a lot of you guys have plans on coming here, have already been ticking your list, have been ticking your boxes, and have already been talking to people here in Australia with regards to coming here, working here, and living here. Now, the thing is here though, well, because the pandemic hit, we're actually experiencing this long delays of months, years of planning. And I hope by the time you finish this video, you'd be once again motivated to actually come here to Australia, work with us, and live with us, and experience the dream as well. Okay, first thing you should expect here is that the weather constantly changes. So you've got your summer, you've got your autumn, you've got your winter, you've got your spring. So most of the times, I'd suggest that you actually invest on bringing a thick jacket with you. It's actually very good, especially during the flu season. Let me tell you, every time it's the flu season for me, I usually get sick. Even though I work out, I usually get sick. I don't know, maybe it's just in my genes, maybe it's just in my overall health stature, but you might want to invest in a thick jacket just to keep you warm. Because sometimes in some parts in Australia, such as sometimes in Melbourne, the first minute it's sunny, and then a few minutes later, maybe give or take, maybe around 30 minutes later, it's actually raining already. Now, the next thing to expect here when living in Australia is actually do not, and I repeat, do not convert your hard-earned Australian cash into Filipino peso when buying groceries. Now, honestly, it's just pretty sad thinking about it. You know, just one day you just thought to yourself, oh, you know what, I want to buy something, and then you just went into a store, bought something for $2, and then later on just realizing that it's actually worth more than that. So yeah, at the time of this recording, I think the Australian dollar is worth 37 pesos in the Philippines. So if you're coming here in Australia, you need to set your mindset into $20 means 20 pesos. Okay, never convert your money to Filipino pesos, because honestly you'll just get depressed. Please don't even try it. Save yourself the hassle. Okay, so the next thing that you should expect here when coming in Australia is that depending on where you are, public transportation are actually available already here. You've got your trains, you've got your Ubers, you've got your taxis, but I highly suggest that you actually invest in buying a car maybe in your first year here in Australia. Now, the cars here in Australia are quite expensive, but being said that you're just starting and you still don't have a credit line, you still don't have a credit record, might I suggest you maybe try and purchase second-hand cars worth around $1,600. Now, you can find these said cars mostly on Facebook Market. There are people who sell at Facebook Market, but be careful because you don't want to get cheated out of your hard-earned cash. So you might want to bring someone with you. We have a lot of Filipino mechanics here who'd be happy to come with you and also help you check around for the purchase that you're going to do. Okay, so the next thing to know when living here in Australia is that we're all right-hand side drivers. So that means, literally, we drive on the right. Here. See? Right-hand driving seat. Now, another thing to expect when coming here to Australia is actually using Aussie slangs. Now, there are a lot of Aussie slangs here. You've got your arvo, which is afternoon. You've got barbie, which is barbecue. And sometimes in my workplace, you've got 4:15, which is 4:15 in the Philippines, 4:30, which is 4:30 in the Philippines, quarter to 5, which is 4:45 in the Philippines, and expect that you would encounter these things here. Okay, so right now I'm just taking my break from work. I just want to take this time to thank my sponsor, Mr. Large Gloves and Mr. Face Mask. Keep yourself covered. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm not even sponsored on anything. But that being said, the next thing that you should know is actually related to where I'm working. Now, it's very important that we keep ourselves healthy. So my next tip for you is to keep your vaccinations in check, especially flu vaccinations. Now, the thing is, right now we are under a pandemic, and I know it's pretty hard, and I know that all of us are required to take our COVID injections, but as well, please have your flu vaccinations, especially when you're coming here in Australia during the winter. Now, the flu here during the winter is also equally as deadly here in Australia, because what starts off as a simple cough maybe later on would turn into shortness of breath, difficulty of breathing, and therefore getting you in hospital. So you don't want that to happen on your first day here in Australia. So I suggest you keep your vaccinations in check, especially your flu vaccinations, and if you haven't had the COVID vaccination yet, have your vaccinations done before you get here, because one vaccination is already a step in the right direction for our world to get better and hopefully open our borders to everyone else internationally. Okay, so anyway, I just got home, guys, and that's just about it for me. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and also hit that bell icon for any more future notifications. Until then, I'll see you on the next clip.